Welcome to Backwards News. Rants you can trust.
Fox News alert, the White House confirming that a worker at the presidential mansion has tested positive for COVID-19.
600 to over 45,600. 93 more deaths today, bringing the total to more than 4,300.
We are not one another's enemy. The enemy is a virus. Now,
Are you sitting at home during the pandemic, or are you an essential worker?
Well, I was an essential worker, but I got laid off.
Now, did you work during the pandemic?
It was during the beginning, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, I saw like the beginning of it.
A pandemic is a pandemic, sir. So what?
But yes, I did.
What could you tell us? What did you do as an essential worker during the pandemic?
I was working at a grocery store. I was in the meat department. I was just like stocking the shelves and putting out the meat and stuff.
And what did your store do once they heard it was a pandemic?
Well, they started preparing for it a while ago, because probably back in, I want to say, February, they closed like where they had out like raw meat and fish, and then you could just come and choose what you want, and they had it like out in the open, but it was like shielded by glass. So they closed that like way before the virus got bad.
Okay, and what about the what they call the raw fish, the sushi and stuff like that?
Yeah, the sushi, they closed that down too. They just got it like in a package.
Okay, and you worked the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So when they closed it down, what did they tell you to do for safety?
Pretty much the same stuff that we always do. Just wash our hands a lot. Like don't cough or sneeze near the food. We have gloves, so like change your gloves a lot. Okay.
And what about a mask? Were you wearing masks?
Okay, so before I got laid off, they didn't, but that was what, March? So then they didn't, but now they do, because I went back to get some food and I seen the people working there, they do have masks now.
Okay, and so now they have masks.
Yeah, they do now, but at first, no, they didn't.
Yeah, so did anybody get sick on your job, or?
Not anyone that I heard of.
Okay. And I still want to get back to the safety part. Did you get any type of class or special pandemic training?
Well, they had like a meeting kind of, and they just talked to like the employees, but no, we didn't have like a class for like the virus specifically. We just had like a class on like when we first got hired about how to like be sanitary with food and stuff.
Okay. And as an essential worker, did you receive any hazard pay?
No, but for like some money off groceries and stuff.
You get money off groceries, but
yeah.
You didn't have any groceries in the store, sir.
Well,
during the pandemic, the cupboard was bare.
For most of the stuff, yeah.
And what about the toilet paper? How much toilet paper?
No toilet paper at all. It's been empty for months.
You don't have any toilet paper?
No toilet paper or paper towel.
Because most of the stores starting to get the toilet paper back. So, did you want to work during the pandemic?
Well, at first, I didn't think it was going to be this bad, so I wasn't really that concerned, but as it got more serious, then yeah, I was kind of like, I don't really want to risk my life for this.
So you don't see yourself as a hero?
I wouldn't really say all that.
And did the company you work for appreciate you coming in for the pandemic?
Well, you know they always say like thank you for working for us and stuff, but I don't know. I don't really think so. I think they were just trying to do their job and get the jobs on a lower level done from a managerial position.
Mm-hmm. Anything else happen you want to talk about, or?
Nah, not really.
Mm-hmm. And you said in the middle of a pandemic you got laid off.
Yeah, because they downsized it since we got less like meat coming in.
Wow. Okay, now you was going to work as an essential worker during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Then the economy got worse, and they laid you off to save money for the company. Now, knowing that you went to work, risking your life every day, how does that make you feel?
I don't know. It's not really a good feeling, I guess.
Do you? Are you mad? Are you pissed off? Is there something you want to tell somebody?
Well, I guess the normal reaction would be to be mad, but I'm not mad because I know it's just like an expendable position. But I am glad. Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like it was kind of a good thing because some people at that company that I worked for, they did die from doing that type of job. So I'm like, and my cousin, he got sick. He also works for this company, and he was working in the stores, and he actually got the virus, but he's better now. But so I was like, okay, I lost a job, but at least I'm not dead.
Right. Because we are real flesh and blood people. We're not just numbers. People don't go to work because they like to work.
Yeah.
You go to work so you can pay a bill and have a future and survive and live and be a complete human being. You don't go to work because, oh, it's fun. I want to just work all day because, you go to work to make some money, do something. And I know it's kind of a slap in the face.
Yeah.
For you working with and people coming in the store, coughing and sneezing. And then they say, oh, it's a pandemic. And you're like, well, what's that? What's pandemic? Oh, I mean, everybody gets sick. We breathe on them. Then all of a sudden, okay, you can leave because we're running out of money.
Yeah.
And did they ever test anybody temperature and all that stuff? Anything like that?
Not while I was there.
Going to work as an essential worker during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Then the economy got worse, and they laid you off to save money for the company. Now, knowing that you went to work, risking your life every day, how does that make you feel?
Well, I guess the normal reaction would be to be mad, but I'm not mad because I know it's just like an expendable position. 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 It's just like an expendable position.